Have you been looking to buy a house and been overwhelmed with the entire process? Well, today we're talking about what is a buyer consultation and why it's important for you. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jason Veenstra with the Veenstra Real Estate Team, brokered by eXp Realty. And today we're talking about what is a buyer consultation, why it's important for you, and how do you go about getting one scheduled. Well, I was actually in a buyer consultation a couple of weeks ago with a client, and they expressed to me how thankful they were that we took the time to actually sit down with them and have a buyer consultation. They had gone through the process of looking at houses and talking to multiple agents, but they just were getting overwhelmed. And so by taking the time to learn what their situation was and figure out exactly what they were trying to accomplish, we were able to kind of calm their nerves and get the process rolling again and get them under contract on a property. So when we talk about a buyer consultation, it's really a time for you, the buyer, to get to know your agent and the agent to get to know you. Some of the things that we're going to cover in a buyer consultation are really learning what your hopes are, what your dreams are, what your goals are when you go to purchase the next property. We're also going to talk about what exactly kind of property are you looking for? Are you looking for a condo? Are you looking for a house? Or maybe you're just looking for land that you can build on. We're also going to talk about, well, what is your transition plan? Do you have a home that you have to sell in order to purchase, or are you renting? If you're renting, what does your lease look like? How long do you have until your lease expires? Can you buy out of that lease sooner? Can you sublet? All of those things are very important in trying to learn about your situation so that we can make some well-informed decisions going forward. We're also going to talk about scheduling showings. What does your schedule look like? When are you available? Do you have other people who are going to be coming along to the showings with you, and what are their schedules like? But we're also going to talk about how do you go about scheduling an appointment for a house, whether it's one of our listings or whether it's another house that's for sale by another agent. What's the best way to do that? And a good buyer agent and a good team is going to be able to offer you a lot of options, especially in this market where things are selling in a matter of days. A good buyer agent and a good team, they're not going to want to stand in the way of you getting into a house. So they're going to be able to provide a lot of different options and times for you to go look at properties. A good buyer consultation is also going to be able to provide you with a list of service providers, whether that's a lender or a home inspector, a title company, a contractor. A good buyer agent and a good team of agents is going to be able to connect you with some quality service providers to make sure that you are well informed about the process and you get all of your questions answered. And finally, probably the most important thing that we're going to discuss during a buyer consultation is strategy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are in an incredibly competitive seller's market. Homes are often selling above asking price in a matter of days. And so we need to figure out, when we write an offer on a house, how can we make your offer stand out from the rest? Sometimes that's price, but not all the time. And so we have strategies and we have plans in place to make sure that your offer gets to the top of that list. Now, again, this is a very brief overview of the buyer consultation process. If you have more questions about the process or you would like to schedule a buyer consultation, reach out to me today. The number is 269-350-5514. I'd love to chat with you. I'd love to set up a time to meet together or even do a Zoom if that's more comfortable for you. I hope you have a great day and we'll talk soon.